How long for that?
Well, no.
Can't stay and flat out. Boys are at silage, okay?
Right, okay, right.
Silage, you talking about?
Yeah.
I remember one night, I drove 70 hours straight in one night, and I was up for work the next morning. That's a fact.
That's incredible.
Nothing to eat, bare a quarter of a sandwich and the smell of an egg. You might get top of a sausage and a look at a bottle of tea. You might see a bottle of tea out the window.
Wow.
Straight through the night, up next morning for work.
One night.
Tell you, it's easy to get up when you don't go down, as the fella said. And I was only part-time. That was real work. There were no bottles of water then.
Yeah.
There were no bottles of water.
What did you sip away?
You pull up at a stream, you have a mug with you. You stream mug it.
How long ago was this?
That's a long time ago. There was no coffee that time.
Yeah.
Fellas be pulling in now and nowadays, the young lads out in my place now, drinking cans of fucking Red Cow.
Red cow?
Drinking cans of Red Cow. What do you call it?
Red Bull?
Whatever. Cans of Divil, I calls it. Cans of Banshee. Cans of Mutant. What do you call it?
Red Bull?
No, the other one.
Monster?
Yes. There you go.
Mutant.
Fucking bars of chocolate, or of shite. A fella doing a proper day's work needs a proper dinner. 9 to 12 spuds per man. 2 carrots, half head of cabbage, peas, pound of turnips, 4 pound of bacon, leave the fat on caramel, white sauce, salt, pint of milk, tart, custard, or jelly and ice cream, 2 mugs of tea, and you'll be hopping after salt. That's a fact. You won't eat again till breakfast.
That's one meal a day.
100%. Well, you're in your breakfast as well.
Okay.
Young Donovan asked me then, Noel, are you worried about the amount of calories you're eating? I said, young fella, I never had a calorie. I said I had a strawberry, I had a gooseberry, I had a blackberry, but I don't go for foreign food. So don't worry your little head about it. Don't even know what they are. Fellas, love silage.
Yeah.
I heard Bob Marley, Right Man for Grass.
I
Loved it. And fair play to him, because he was surely busy with the singing. But he always got time for to do a bit of grass.
I think it was a different...
Now, hard to keep it all going. Didn't he die young?
Yeah.
He probably overdoing it. Probably doing too much.
Too much of...
Fucking singing in grass.
Yes.
You can't do it all. And it just goes to show. Yep, you can't bet a dandy. You know? Now, bit of local news for you, guys.
Oh, well.
Well, a bit of gossip. I wouldn't be one for gossip normally. Now,
No.
I tell you that. I wouldn't be one for gossip normally, but... So, myself and Carmel would go visiting from time to time.
Yeah.
Right? We'd go over to Mick and Mag. Now, you know Mick and Mag.
Yeah.
The daughter's a doctor and the son's a...
Prick.
No, he's a fucking vegetarian. We'd have 10 sandwiches, maybe a drop of powers.
Yeah.
Lovely night.
Yeah.
You go visiting, right? You don't always want to fucking nice at the pub or whatever, you know. Now, Mick and Mag would also go visiting. Did visit Pat and Peg. Right? Now, Carmel can't stand Pat and Peg. Right? They're even more well-to-do than Mick and Mag.
Right.
Uppity. But Pat and Peg would be a neighbour of Bill and Bernie. Now, it was said round the town. It was said round the town that Bill and Bernie don't get on with Mick and Mag.
Right.
So the 3 of them couples would never go visiting together.
Right.
Apparently, there was a bit of hokey-pokey. Well, that was the word down the bingo hall. Now, but I get on the finance of Bill and Bernie. They'd call to us regular, but never when Mick and Mag around. Now, Bill and Bernie would be a sister of Little Liam. Little Liam on the Clonmore side. Well, I mean, the women are sisters now. They didn't, fucking brothers and sisters didn't marry each other. This isn't Carlo now. But they'd all be hanging around with that gang, you know, Tom and Trish. You'd have Little Liam, Bill and Bernie, all them, right?
Mick and Mag.
Well, so you'd have Mick and Mag, Pat and Peg, but Mick and Mag won't talk to Bill and Bernie, who'd be a sister of Lil and Liam. But Lil and Liam don't get on with Willie and Winnie. But Willie and Winnie are sound as they come. Everyone likes them.
Yeah.
Bar Lil and Liam and Dan and Deirdre, who don't talk to Pat and Peg, but they be great friends of Mick and Mag, who don't talk to Bill and Bernie. But sure, of course, they'd be a sister or Lil and Liam. Are you with me?
I'm half with you, yeah.
So, last Saturday night, wasn't it Mick's 70th in the hotel?
Right.
They had the music booked and all. Do you know your man who plays the guitar? Sweet Child O'Brien. So... Sweet Child O'Brien. So, they all pile in, right? Cameron and myself, Mick and Mag, Pat and Peg, Lil and Liam, but they're not happy, of course, because Bill and Bernie aren't invited.
Yeah.
Dan and Deirdre, Willie and Winnie, Tom and Trish, all pile into the hotel bar for a great night. Well, we walk in the door, and who is sitting right at the bar?
Pat and Peg.
Only Nell and Noel. Nell and fucking Noel. I never saw it coming. Well, if the shit didn't hit the fan then, Nell and Noel. You couldn't write it.
You couldn't write it.
Now,
no?
they'd be as thick as thieves with Mick and Meg and Pat and Peg and Little Liam and Bill and Bernie, Dan and Deirdre and Willie and Winnie, but they'd be out black with Tom's Trish. So up comes the lads who run the hotel.
Fucking Peter and Paul.
No, Peter and Paul run the other place. Dick and Dave, who run the hotel. They says, what room do you want for the party? Didn't they have to take the ballroom and sit around the edges like the numbers of a feckin' clock because half of them are not talking to each other?
Oh, jeez.
19 people in a 1,000-seater ballroom. It was the most expensive 70th party to ever go down the hotel.
Jeez.
But these are the things you have to do when you're married, you know?
Yes,
You know, you put up with meeting people and...
Yeah.
Are you married?
I am married, yeah. Yeah.
To a woman?
Yes. Yeah, to my wife Annie. Have you not met her?
You're hardly having children already.
No, not yet, you know. No, but like... No.
Are you going to?
You never know. You never know. I mean...
Jesus, there'd be some guns. You're hardly having children, are you?
Yeah, why? I might, like, you know, hopefully.
Fucking it's all out. Anyway, don't mind me now. I'm waiting out for it. Don't mind me.
Thanks, Noel. Thanks.
That was the news anyway. Go on, good luck.